Good afternoon. Today is Friday, July 10th, 2020, at approximately 2:55 p.m. We are resuming a meeting that we had of the Engrossment Rules, Resolution, and Credentials Committee meeting that we had to recess because there was a full Board of Aldermen meeting called in the middle of our meeting. And so we do not have to call roll. We do not have to excuse aldermen. We have no minutes. This is a resuming of the meeting. And so we're starting with item number 5. You should have an agenda before you, Friday, that's dated Friday, July 10th, 2020. And we have board bills for engrossment. And the board bill, the first board bill we have is board bill number 32, introduced by Alderwoman Marlene Davis, an ordinance approving a redevelopment plan dated February 25th, 2020 for the 1800 through 1808 Washington Boulevard area. While we were waiting to come aboard, I did go through that, but I'd give other people a chance to go through it.
Looks good to me.
The only, Alderman Todd, did you have any questions or concerns? Unmute, Alderman.
It looks good to
Do you have
me.
any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Alderman, okay,
fine.
Alderman, okay, now, the only thing I did see, but it's not fatal, is on page G1, F4, and F5 was not marked, but that's not fatal. And that was going through the review of what the ordinance would do. And so if we don't have any problems, I'd entertain a motion that board bill number 32 be engrossed.
Well, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay. Now we're not going to do a previous roll. Even though we do have one, why don't you call the roll, Madam Clerk?
Alderman Vaccaro.
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard. Alderwoman Green.
Aye.
Alderman Todd.
Aye.
Chairwoman Tyus.
Aye.
4 aye votes.
Since Alderwoman Davis is here and has a number of things on the agenda, I'm going to, anytime an alderperson is here, I do their stuff first anyway. So we're going to skip over Alderman Brandon Bosley and go to item number 3, which is board bill number 50, introduced by Alderwoman Marlene Davis. It's an ordinance recommended and approved by the Airport Commission, the Comptroller, and the Board of E&A, making certain findings with respect to the transfer of up to $4,500,000 of excess money that the City of St. Louis, the owner and operator of St. Louis Lambert International Airport, intends to transfer from the Debt Service Stabilization Fund to the Operation and Maintenance Fund in accordance with Section 516B of the Lambert St. Louis International Airport indenture of trust between the city as grantor and UMB Bank NA as trustee and containing an emergency clause. I'm gonna look at this, so you're gonna lose my video for a minute while I look at the bill.
Looks good to me.
You have any problems, Alderman Todd?
No, it looks good to me too.
I have no problem.
Alderman Bacard?
I have no problem.
Let me at least ask you, slow down and let me at least pretend like I'm the chair of rules, okay? So if we have no problem, then I'd entertain a motion that we engross Board Bill 50.
So moved.
Motion,
Second. Previous roll.
previous roll. Okay, we have, by your vote, we've engrossed Board Bill number 50. Okay, the next one is Board Bill number 64, introduced by Alderwoman Marlene Davis. Is an ordinance recommended and approved by the Board of Estimate and Apportionment, authorizing and directing the Director of Airports and the Comptroller of the City of St. Louis, owner and operator of St. Louis Lambert International Airport, to enter into and execute on behalf of the city the Second Amendment to Banking Concession Agreement AL-278 between the city and U.S. Bank National Association, amending the Banking Concession Agreement AL-278 as amended. The Second Amendment was approved by the Airport Commission and is attached hereto as Attachment 1 and made a part hereof, and its items are more fully described in Section 1 of this ordinance, containing a severability clause and containing an emergency clause.
Looks good.
Okay, I don't have an attachment I. Do either of you all have an attachment I?
I don't see
Or
it.
attachment 1?
I don't see it.
I don't see one.
We don't have an attach. Right, that's the problem. It looks good, but we're missing the attachment. Do you hear me, Madam Clerk?
I'm looking it up now.
Okay, thank you.
They want to automatically attachment 1 with the drive.
Okay, do you know if it was perfected with attachment 1, Alderwoman? So you need to unmute.
It was, the attachment was there. The attachment was there in the committee meeting as well. So.
Okay. Are you at the office, Madam Clerk?
I am.
Okay, Alderwoman, do you mind if we go on to the things we can get done and put this at the end of the agenda and then they can look for the attachment?
No problem at all.
Okay. All right, we'll go to your next board bill. So we'll put that to the end of the agenda. We don't have a very long agenda, and then we'll take a few minutes and have her go find it and bring it forth for us. The next board bill is board bill number 69, introduced by Alderwoman Marlene Davis. It's an ordinance recommended by the Board of Public Service to conditionally vacate above surface and subsurface rights for vehicles and pedestrian travel in 20-foot wide east-west alley in the city block 941 as bounded by Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, 19th Street, Delmar Boulevard, and 20th Street in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, as hereafter described in accordance with the Charter Authority and in conformity with Section 14 of the Article 21 of the chapter, and imposing certain conditions on such vacation. And that is Board Bill 68. I'm sorry, 69.
I think it looks okay.
Okay. What about you, Alderman Todd? Are you okay with Board Bill 69? Have any
Yes.
problems or concerns?
No, I don't have any concerns or problems. Thank you.
And Alderman Vaccaro, any problems or concerns?
No way, no.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion that we engross Board Bill 69.
So I'll make a motion, we engross Board Bill 69.
Second.
Oh, go
Read
ahead.
its roll.
Okay, we have we have a motion by Alderman Vaccaro, a second. But we're gonna give this one to Todd, and we'll give you previous roll, Megan,
Okay.
Alderwoman Green. I'm sorry. Okay, by your vote, you've engrossed Board Bill 69. We're going to go back to Board Bill 43 as Alderman Bosley. And could you, while we're going over Board Bill 43, Madam Clerk, could you go and see if we can find what's going on with the rest of this attachment to Alderwoman Davis's Board Bills, what was it, 64?
64.
I looked in the drive, I didn't see it. I looked on the consultation meeting and didn't see it in there as well. So I just emailed the clerk and he just let
Okay.
Yes,
Oh, do we have any paper copies there?
I'll double check.
Okay. Okay, that's, can you, okay. Do that, thank you. All right, we'll go on and do Board Bill 43, introduced by Alderman Brandon Bosley, an ordinance recommended by the Board of Public Service to conditionally vacate above surface and surface right for vehicles and pedestrians travel in Elliott from North Market northwardly to a point previously vacated by Ordinance 67779 and Leffingwell from North Market northwardly 265.02 feet to a point previously vacated by Ordinance 65271 in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, as hereafter described in accordance with the Charter Authority in conformity with Section 14 of Article 21 of the Charter and imposing certain conditions on such vacations.
Oh, yeah.
Madam Clerk, did we have any luck?
no, ma'am, we didn't, but I did put a call into the clerk to see if they may have emailed them. So,
Okay,
you all know.
all right.
Okay.
What is that? Whatever that is.
that was me throwing the hot dog squeaky toy for Pal. I got.
Don't do that.
This is.
That hurts my ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Cookie here, and Cookie and Pal came in to see what's going on. So they wanted to play.
Hi, Cookie and Pal. We like you, but I don't like your squeaky toy. It makes too much noise.
No, don't do your squeaky toy, Pal. If they get crazy, I'll lock them out of the room. They get upset.
Okay. Alderwoman Green, are you still?
Yeah, it looks,
Are you okay with
Yeah.
Board Bill 43?
looks good to me.
What about yourself, Alderman Todd? Any problems or concerns?
No problems or concerns, Madam Chairwoman.
Alderman Vaccaro, problems or concerns with Board Bill 43 introduced by Alderman Brandon Bosley?
No, yeah, the second on the list. No, we're good.
Okay, if we don't have any problems or concern, I'd entertain a motion that we engross Board Bill 43.
Well, I'll make a motion if somebody else does it.
I second it.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Okay.
Alderwoman Green, you want to?
Previous roll.
Okay, any objection to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 43 is engrossed. Everybody's tired. I know we've had a long week. Oh, thank you so much for what you do. Okay, we're going to go now to Board Bill number 68, also by Alderman Brandon Bosley. And it's an ordinance recommended by the Board of Public Service to conditionally vacate above surface and subsurface rights for vehicles and pedestrian travel in the 15-foot wide alley in the City Block 969 as bounded by Gamble, Jefferson, Stoddard, and Elliott. Stoddard from Jefferson to Elliott, the 15-foot wide alley in City Block 968 as bounded by Stoddard, Jefferson, Mills, and Elliott in the City of St. Louis, Missouri, as hereafter described in accordance with Charter Authority and conformity with Section 14 of Article 21 of the Charter and imposing certain conditions on such vacation.
Looks good to me.
Okay, Alderwoman Green, you have any problems with Board Bill 68 or concerns?
Nope, looks good.
Alderman Todd, you have any problems or concerns?
No, I don't have any concerns.
Alderman Vaccaro, do you have any problems or concerns?
No.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion that Board Bill 68 be engrossed. I entertain a motion that Board Bill 68.
I'll make the motion. I thought Megan looked like she was trying to, but I'll make the motion.
Okay.
Second.
I need a
Previous roll.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to send some orange juice or something. That's what I drank to pep myself up. Okay, any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 68 is engrossed. Okay. I'm going to skip right over 71, and that's going to be last, if at all. And I'm going to go to Board Bill 73, introduced by Alderwoman Pamela Boyd, an ordinance to amend Section 2 and 3 of Ordinance 60561, approved October 11th, 2000, and codified in Chapter 8, 10.108A of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis pertaining to vendors, to prohibit persons from offering or permitting the offering for free any goods, wares, merchandise, flowers, horticultural products, services, food, or beverages, regardless of value, or any coupon, certificate, ticket, voucher, or rebate offer, regardless of value, as an inducement to purchase other goods or services, or draw customers to a store, business, website, or other online platform in order to stimulate sales of goods or services, except in those designated as vending districts, and amending the definition of the term vend or vending, and defining the term coupon as such term used herein. And that is Board Bill 73.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, I don't see any problem.
Okay, Alderwoman Green, you said you had no problems or concern with Board Bill 73.
Nope, looks fine to me.
Alderman Todd,
It looks good to me.
Alderman Vaccaro.
I'm fine.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion to engross Board Bill 73.
I'll make a motion that we engross Board Bill 73.
Second.
Previous roll.
Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 73 is engrossed. Okay, we have Board Bill 74, introduced by Alderwoman Christine Ingracia, an ordinance approving the First Amendment to Soccer Stadium Redevelopment Plan and the First Amendment to Master Redevelopment Agreement, and authorizing and directing the taking of other action and approval and execution of other documents as are necessary or desirable to carry out and comply with the intent thereof. Alderwoman Green? Still reading?
Looks good. Nope, it looks good to me.
Alderman Todd?
It looks good to me too.
Alderman Vaccaro?
I'm fine with it.
Okay, so I'm going to vote present. So I'm going to entertain a motion be engrossed, but I'm voting present. So I'm going to object to previous roll, okay, just so I can vote present. So we're going to have a roll call. I'd entertain a motion to engross Board Bill 74.
I'll make a motion. I'll make the motion that we engross Board Bill 74.
Second.
Roll call.
Okay, and I have, thank you. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Alderman Vaccaro,
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard, Alderwoman Green,
Aye.
Alderman Todd,
Aye.
Chairwoman Tyus.
Present.
3 aye votes and 1 vote.
By your vote, you have engrossed Board Bill 74. Okay, and then that takes us to, I'm sorry, before we get to 71, Madam Clerk, we still haven't heard anything from the
Not from
clerk.
Not from the clerk yet.
Okay, I'm gonna try sometimes he'll pick up my call, so if you guys will just give me a minute. I wanna see if I can get him so we can get this. Oh no, I can't do it because I'm on my phone with Zoom. So Alderwoman, before the president got in our business, we would have moved this and did some things. At this point, we need to just hold this until we can get the attachment, okay? We're meeting again, I guess, Tuesday or Wednesday, but, or we can, and I'll see what the committee wants, we can recess again and then try to get the attachment and then get it passed out of here. I don't know what's going on with the attachment. I want to send it back and say that. But if we keep it in committee, if we can get the attachment, we can recess and try to do it that way, okay?
Yes, I was going to recommend to the clerk that they contact the attorney at the airport because he's the one that forwards the documents to us. So he probably can just email it.
Okay, well, we can do that. And what I'm saying is, then we won't adjourn. We'll probably recess just so we can pick that back up and get it done. Okay. So
all right, thank you.
The only thing left, I'm sorry we didn't have it. These are the kind of things that we do catch though, in our committee and try to make sure they're there because when you talk about incorporating by reference and there's no attachment, there's nothing to incorporate legally. So sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're now to Board Bill number 71 as amended, introduced by President Lewis Reed, Alderman John Muhammad. He took the Collins off. An ordinance submitting to the qualified voters of the city of St. Louis a proposal to add one new article, Article 1027 of the city of St. Louis Charter, which authorizes and directs the mayor to enter into a long-term lease for the operation and management of the St. Louis Lambert International Airport, provided that total proceeds, including the payment of airport debt, are at least $1.7 billion and creates trust funds to direct the net proceeds of at least $1 billion to be used for public safety, neighborhood development, job and vocational training, streets, bridges, parks, clean and livable neighborhoods, and city infrastructure, and providing for an election to be held for voting on the proposed revision and the manner of voting thereat, and for the publication, certification, deposit, and recording of this ordinance and containing an emergency clause. And again, we're to the long-term lease of the airport. Board Bill 71.
I don't see anything with it. I kind of went over it anyway, but I don't see anything.
Alderman, let me
Yeah.
recognize you.
Okay.
I'm still reading. Thank you.
Okay.
Alderman Vacar, is that you? I'm hearing that. Can you mute your mic or someone? I can hear a lot of background noise. Thank you.
It's not me, but I'm muted.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever that is. This is worse than I thought. I never took time to read this thing. So in this board bill, citizens can sue the city, but not the entity who has the 49-year lease. That's interesting. And also, I don't see any addressing of the enterprise account. So that's interesting. But Alderwoman Green, do you have any concerns? Or,
I mean, if we're looking at formatting of this, it's pretty clear that this has been cut and pasted from
Correct.
another document, because the bulleting throughout it, the numerical order throughout it is not correct, does not, I mean, we have sections where it skips from bullet point A to bullet point B, or bullet point D, because it looks like B and C were removed. In the cut and paste job, we have places where it refers to a section that doesn't exist further up in that section, with bullet points 1A and 1B that don't exist within that section, and that is actually cut and pasted in several.
I agree. I saw all of those and then some.
A lot of, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of notes here of just inconsistencies in form, very unclear in some of these sections what it, if it's a new section or if it's part of the same section, because the numerical order sometimes is italicized, or is sometimes numerical, is sometimes alphabetical.
Right. So let's kind of look at where we're at here. So the president doesn't want us to fix things, so that means we send it back to the board. I really want to go through this thing really deep. Is the committee opposed to, because Alderwoman, the 19th Ward Alderwoman, we still got part of her board bill is out, hanging out someplace that don't show up, which I don't understand how it's not in any drive if they actually did perfect it. It should have been someplace. But I had said to her that we could continue this meeting. Is there any time, and I know you got things to do, but I am physically just wore out right now. I can tell you that right now. Is there any time we could meet Monday to do these last two bills and go over them? And I want to just write down some of my concerns, because if we're not to fix anything, I am going to look at sending it back out there and let them perfect it correctly.
I mean, I'm okay with, there was a whole bunch of, I haven't seen the agenda yet. There was a whole bunch of meetings called for Monday.
Yes, it is.
Do we have an agenda? And all of those.
Let me see. Hold on.
I think it's like 4 meetings on Monday.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Clerk, because I'm so tired. I forgot you were there. Okay. And what times are the meetings?
Streets, 9 a.m. Legislation, 11 a.m.
I'm sorry, you're going in and out. 9 is streets.
11, legislation. 1, public safety. And 3, health.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the last one.
Health and Human Services at 3 p.m.
Okay. We still need to take care of Alderwoman Davis's thing. So what is your schedule looking like in the evening? Like 4 or 5? 4. And I want us to do homework on this.
Madam Chair, Monday in the evening is just bad for me, because I have to do something with
okay.
have something I have to take care of Monday afternoon.
Okay. What about Tuesday morning at We have a meeting at 9.
Okay, that's fine with me if anyone else can make it.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Tuesday. Let me just double check that, but I think that works. Sorry, my phone is freezing now too. Every piece of technology seems to be very, very slow today, and I don't know why.
That's that surveillance.
Okay, yeah, 9 o'clock on shoot.
Tuesday.
Yes, 9 o'clock on Tuesday will work.
Okay, we're gonna bring Board Bill 71 and Alderwoman Davis's was Board Bill, what was it, 64?
Hers was 64.
The one that we didn't have the, yes. So those two, okay, Madam Clerk, we want to continue this meeting to a Tuesday at 9 a.m. so that we can address Board Bill 64, which I'm hoping that we will be able to find out where the rest of the attachment is. And then I want to have it written out the concerns and the things, the problems with Board Bill 71.
Alderwoman, I'm Chairwoman, I'm sorry, I have Mr. Kennedy on the phone. Is it any way
okay.
we can do it Monday? We can, because we have even though we have 4 meetings.
You still rather do it on, well, we can't do it in the evening because when our committee members can't be here. What's the first meeting in the morning? Monday?
Monday at 9. But they only have like
and who is that? What is that? What committee?
So we can actually do it at 9:30 or 10 if that's okay.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do it until after 11 on Monday.
Hold on first, just a second. Okay, Tuesday, if you all want to do it Tuesday, that's fine.
Okay, Tuesday at 9?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Alderman Vaccaro?
Yeah.
Wake up.
No, I'm awake.
Okay.
I guess my concerns are always the same, especially with Board Bill 71. If we're trying to get it on a ballot.
I'm not concerned. If it's not right, I'm going to do just what the president asked for. He should have left us alone because we did try to help people. If it's not everything that's wrong with it, we're going to write it up and send it right back out there. I'm not concerned at all. That's what happens when you disrespect committees that do a lot of hard work. So we are going to have a meeting Tuesday at 9 a.m. We're going to continue this meeting.
I'll be there.
Okay. Madam Clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
All right. So we're not going to adjourn. We're going to recess, and I'll see you Tuesday morning. Thank you so much. I know this has been a long week and a long day. I appreciate all the hard work you all do.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Clerk. I'm sorry we had to do this late. And I appreciate you and Mr. Clerk also and the staff. Thanks for all you do.
All right. Y'all have a good one.